Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike with TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on the purchase of your Sunnybrook Raven 3300 CK fifth wheel. You guys picked a cool unit here. I'm going to walk you around it, show you how to use a few things, get the best out of your camping experience. Let's start by talking about arriving at the campsite. A few things to take into consideration on your campsite. Of course, your slide. You have plenty of room for that to come in and out. And then your awning. Same thing, leave plenty of room for that to come in and out. And on your off campsite, of course, I want you to think about these slides. Leave plenty of room for them to operate and leave yourself a nice walking path. Next thing I want you to think about is where your power and water connections are going to be. They're going to be toward the front of your unit. Just behind your storage is going to be your power, and inside your storage is going to be your water. So park accordingly so you can utilize the facilities at the campsite. Once you arrive, first thing we do is unhook our hitch. Now your landing legs are controlled right here to extend or retract. You have locking bars. Once you have them down, you can lock them. Once you've got your unit off your hitch and all set, we're going to go ahead and level it. And you can use these landing legs right here to get them down. Then coming around the rear end of your campsite, here's your stabilizing jacks back here. Now as I extend these, I'm going to recommend stabilizing jack pads. Jack pads are going to protect the feet of your stabilizing jacks from dirt and debris and hot blacktop in the summer. Better distribute the weight. Go ahead and run these down. You may have to adjust your feet as you bring them down. And you're only going to want to bring these down until they're taut. Just put them on top of your jack pads. Use your 10% off coupon. Grab a 2-pack of those, excuse me. Put them down. Run these down just till they're taut. You want to get your unit level with the front, and then you want to stabilize it with this. Once we've got our unit level and stable, we can hook up our power and water. Come around your off camp side. Big, long 30 amp cord. Plugs into the side of the unit right here. If you ever need to plug in a home, in your convenience pack is a 30 to 110 that you can put on the end of that. Got your power hooked up. Let's hook up our water. Here's your docking station. Right here is going to be your water connection. You've got city pointing down, fill the tank to the left, and normal up top. So if we are hooked up at a campsite, we're going to turn that down to city, and we're going to hook up our water pressure regulator. This water pressure regulator is going to reduce the water pressure to 40 to 50 psi, protecting the lines in your unit. Put that in there, hook up your hose, but don't turn our hose on yet. Come right here to your hot water heater. And for your drain plug, they put this bypass. You're going to want to turn this handle right or left here. Let's see which way it goes. Lefty. So turn that so your valve's closed. Once your valve is closed, you can go ahead and turn on your hose. Now if your hose has been on for a while, you can, because we're level and stable, go inside and deploy your slides if you need to get to your water hookups. Open up your taps, get the air out of the lines. Once you got a steady flow of water coming out of those, you can shut them off and go ahead and turn on your hot water heater from indoors. Now let's say we're going to go camping and we're going to go boondocking. In that case, we're going to turn this to tank. We're going to fill it in the same spot, water pressure regulator, treat the hot water heater the same way. Two ways to tell when your tank is full: when there's a little overflow valve right here, or two on the inside where you check the levels of your battery. In black and gray tanks, there's also a button for your fresh water. Once your fresh water is full, go ahead and unhook that hose, close that off, and then turn on your water pump indoors. You need to turn on your water pump, and after our tank is full, turn this up to normal, then turn on your water pump. Don't turn on your water pump when you're running off city water that's already pressurized. All right, we got our water and power hooked up. Let me go ahead and walk you around the rest of the outside of the unit, starting in this docking station. You have an outdoor shower with hot and cold running water, 110s, cable and satellite hookups, tank flush, which we'll talk about when we leave the campsite, your shower drain, which is your freshwater drain, black and gray dumps. Here in your pass-through storage, it's going to be your battery disconnect. That's going to disconnect all the battery power to the unit. That'll come important later when I talk about your carbon monoxide propane detector. And here's some hand crank for manual overrides. In the storage right here is your battery. Check your battery post now and then. Make sure those haven't wiggled loose over time. Coming back down the side of your off-camp side. Again, your power. Your hot water tank, or hot water heater, excuse me. These are access to the back of your fridge. This is for your furnace. If you're running your furnace, steer clear of that. It will get hot, and make sure nothing's blocking it. On the back, you got a ladder. Utilize it. Go up there a couple times a year and check the seams of your roof and caulk as needed. Come around to your campsite here. Again, stabilizing jacks. Continuing around your campsite here. There's your awning. Steps. The other side of your pass-through storage. Here's your propane. It is on your regulator. Simply lefty-loosey to open. Point this toward the tank you wish to be using. On the front, this is just storage. You have a night docking light should you arrive at night. Another docking light for the front of the unit, and again, your legs. That about covers everything on the outside. Let's go take a look inside your unit. So up inside your unit, the first thing I like to point out is the fire extinguisher. Make sure that you and everyone that's camping with you knows the fire extinguisher is located at the entry doorway. Coming in the unit, we're going to come straight in and open up this door. This could be our control panel. Here's your slide controls. Your ceiling fan, control for that right here. Here's where you check your gray tanks, your black tank, your fresh water. That's where you can tell when that potable water is full. And your brand new battery. Here's where you turn on your water pump if you're using potable water. Your hot water heater if hooked up to electric, or if hooked up to gas, it makes a difference. Porch lights, security lights, entry lights, and main lights. Below that, some more living room lights, accent lighting, and 110s. Over here to your Dometic fridge. Just turn that on. Push this in. In means we're running auto. Auto means when you're plugged in, you're running off electricity. As soon as you unplug, you're on gas. Or lift up on that and you're strictly on gas. If you're boondocking, if this light starts flashing, your gas is low. Over here is where you change the levels. 1 through 5, 5 being the coldest. Continuing into your kitchen. You have a self-explanatory microwave. You have a light and fan. Shut that fan off. Your top here makes an excellent backsplash. Turn this to light, hit your spark, and there's your flame. Same thing on the oven here. Push and hold, turn, push and hold, and light the pilot light below. To lift up on that to get that to fold back down. 110 there. Lots of individual lighting. Coming into your living room. Let's lift your TV up. A TV lift right here. When traveling, I would have that stored down. TV's up. You have your remote. Turn that on. So that's coming on. So you also have a remote for your sound system. There's your TV working. Shut that off. Turn down your sound system. Turn that on. 3-zone speakers. Shut it off indoors. Just have it outdoors, living room or bedroom. AM, FM. I don't see a Bluetooth. Might have been before its time. Lines in. A lot of individual lighting throughout the unit like this. Coming back down here into your hallway, I want to mention your carbon monoxide detector. This is your 12-volt carbon monoxide detector. The reason I mention this 12-volt, it's always running off your battery. So if you do go boondocking somewhere, go ahead and use your battery disconnect or to keep this from running your battery down while you're gone. If you're boondocking and you don't have anything plugged in. Inside the door, immediately to the left, is going to be your access panel to your breaker box and fuses. A handful of 20s in there. 25, a 1. Highly recommend having a handful of those with you when you go camping. Coming up the hallway, you do have a fantastic fan that you can raise or lower yourself. Turn the fan on or off over here. Your thermostat, you got the air running right now. Let me go ahead and shut that off. Right here. There it goes. AC off. Now I'm going to go in here and turn on your furnace. That kicked on. Now you notice when I shut the furnace off, it takes a little bit longer for that fan to shut off than it does the AC unit. Coming into your bathroom here. Do you have 110 with GFCI reset here? Make sure your door is secure for travel. Same thing on these bedroom doors. Make sure that these are snapped back for travel. Coming into your bedroom, your other television set. Turn that on for you. Emergency exit window, closet, lighting up there. 110's next to the bed. Again, make sure that these are snapped in for travel. TV, looks like it's going to be a beautiful weekend. Great day for you guys to pick up your trailer. I'm going to actually set your remote in the bedroom drawer. You have storage under your bed as well. That about covers everything on the inside. Let's act like we're leaving the campsite and close everything up. I'd like to start back here and shut lights off. Come down to my control panel here. Shut off my main lights. Shut them off here, and then I can look around and see any individual lighting I may have left on. A lot of individual lighting. Once you know we got all our lights off, I'm going to say doors and drawers. Make sure that all doors and drawers are closed. Nothing is going to impede your slides from coming in. All the doors on this island, make sure they're closed. Everything's secure. Come over here, turn our main lights on again. We'll start with our bedroom slide. We'll bring that in. Again, make sure you went up to the bedroom. Nothing's in the way to impede the slide from coming in. You can hear it from here. That slides in. Let's go to our main slide. It's going to be the table side. That's why they wrote table there. Again, you see the importance of having the drawers down there by your entertainment closed. Let me stop right there and bring your TV back down. Now we can continue with this slide. And then the third slide, which is going to be your kitchen. Cut all our slides in, shut off our main lights, and exit the unit. Oh, I see we have to bring our awning in. Come back over here, in on the awning. You see it runs rather quick. You only want to run that out until your flaps down to 90 degrees, and that's about where you want to stop. Run that back in here real quick. Once we're in, exit the unit. Lock and deadbolt your exterior door. Lift and turn your handle. Hold your steps up. Bottom first, and then the other one's just unhook our water, our cable, and our power. I'm going to show you your low point drain on this. You see that blue and red wire? There is an access panel to a valve that'll open those up right underneath your island. So look underneath your island, you'll see that. That'll be your low point drain. You'll want to open those up. Once them are drained, come here. Again, open up your hot water valve. You'll drain your hot water out of there. And lift up on this pressure release valve. That'll get the rest of the hot water out of your hot water heater. Close that, otherwise your door won't close. Hook up your hitch and head on up to the dump station. Excuse me. At the dump station, park accordingly. Your dump is going to be right toward the front on your driver's side of the tow vehicle. You got 10-foot hose coming to your convenience pack. Park and hook that up. First thing we're going to pull is our black tank. Now if it sounds like that black tank's no longer draining, that's your sewage. You're going to again take your water pressure regulator and with the hose at the dump station, hook up to your tank flush. Leave that black handle open and turn that hose on for a good 5 minutes. Wash all that nastiness out of your black tank. When that's done, unhook your hose, close your black handle, pull this kitchen handle, that's gray waters. Once that one's done, pull this kitchen handle, that's going to be gray waters. It's going to be cleaner waters, your sinks and your showers, and that'll clean your sewage hose out for you. Once you're done, take your sewage hose, store it in a nice convenient sanitary place, and head on home. Again, we thank you guys so much for your purchase. Hope you enjoy this Raven for many years to come. Happy camping.